That brings us to our superintendent's report. Dr. Hefner, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Gant, members of the board. It may be the summer break, but I want to reassure you and all of our public that our folks never take a break. They're hard at work. And just to give you just a teeny snippet of some of the things that have been going on over the past couple of weeks, and we'll continue, and we'll have some more detailed reports for you at your August 8th meeting, as we still have 3 weeks left before our full staff returns, and we're trying to take advantage of every minute that we have. But just to give you a couple of data points, of course, we're working on being fully staffed. In the past, during this hiring season, we've screened 1,201 teacher applicants for teaching positions, obviously. Of those, 714 were referred for interviews, meaning we deemed them to be highly qualified and meeting our standards. So we're very excited about that. That's a lot of work that's been done. And as of right now, we're a little over 99% staffed. However, things change. It's a dynamic environment, so people are coming and going, and that work will continue. A second major area for us is professional development, and we've had many different activities going on this summer. 446 of our teachers have been involved in district-wide initiatives, training such as data teaming and PBIS. We've offered 6 summer institutes with another 150 teachers. And we've so far had we've had 596 of our teachers involved in multi-day professional development training sessions so far, and that continues. A number of new initiatives, including one that I mentioned to you in the board brief this week, is our electronic re-registration process, where our parents now can register their students online, and if they have multiple kids, they can do it all at one time and populates across all the schools in which they have students. If they produce documents showing a proof of residence, it goes throughout the system. And so that's gone very smoothly and is a big step forward for us with regard to customer service. The next big step we'll be taking is making it possible for our folks to pay online for the fees. Remember, you've eliminated the bulk of the fees for our parents. However, many of our students are involved in electives and advanced placement courses, specialty courses, which still do have a fee. And then, of course, some people have kids in kindergarten, and they have to pay the kindergarten snack fee. But those payments can be made very soon. We'll be able to make them online. With regard to technology, our folks have just been really working unbelievably hard and are continuing to do so. Just to give you a couple of data points. All of our schools in the district office have successfully migrated from Novell to Microsoft Active Directory, the Microsoft Active Directory network operating system, so that was huge. All of our district computers, it's more than 10,000, have been standardized or upgraded and are operating on the same Windows platform now, Windows 10. Microsoft Office has been standardized standardized across the district. Core upgrades and main distribution frame closet refreshes have been completed at 17 schools. Wireless access points have been added at 10 elementary schools to provide a better internet connection. The remaining 2 will be done once their HVAC work is done. 8 schools were connected to fiber optic cable to provide faster and more reliable internet service. We've removed 2,533 outdated computers that could not be upgraded, and so they've been taken offline. We've deployed 1,504 new desktop computers, 556 new laptops, 500 new Chromebooks to replace the actively used and outdated computer devices that we have. Approximately 6,000 iPads have been physically touched and updated this summer, and approximately 6,000 Chromebooks have been physically touched and updated. So a big shout out to to our computer folks for the work that they have done this summer. And again, that's still a work in progress, much to be done in the remaining several weeks. And I would just remind you of the fact that we still do have school going on under the leadership of Student Services, and we will honor our summer school graduates Wednesday, July 20th at 5 p.m. With their graduation at the Irmo Center for the Arts. And our adult education graduation will be Thursday, July 21st at 7 p.m. at Irmo Center for the Arts. So be assured, while it's summer break, things are happening at breakneck speed throughout the entire system. And I'm very, very proud of our folks and the extraordinary work that they've been doing during this brief lull that we have with fewer students during the summer months. With that said, I would like to go to Mr. Richardson, our Chief Finance Officer, and he will go over our monthly financial report for the month of May 2016.
Thank you, Dr. Hefner, members of the board. Exhibit D in your packet has the monthly financial statement for the general fund for the month of May. This will be the final fiscal year 2016 report that I'll provide to you. The next one that you get will be our audited financial statements. It'll tell you how we ended up the year. On page number 2, you can see that through May, we still had approximately $13.5 million left to collect, and I'll just let you know that our revenue collections will continue through the month of July. So I fully expect that we're going to meet our revenue estimate here. On the next few pages are the expenditures. We'll flip over to the last page, which I guess you want to see what the bottom line is through the month of May. Out of a $166.4 million budget, we, at the end of May, have an unencumbered balance of $4.9 million. I will tell you that will change, obviously, as we closed out the fiscal year, that we did have some things that went on during the month of May and June, but I suspect that we're going to finish the year pretty good based upon this. And I'll be glad to try to answer any specific questions that you may have.
Anyone have any questions?
That concludes the superintendent's report. Thank you, Mr. Richardson.
Thank you, Dr. Hefner. That brings us to our public participation, item number 11.